Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl P, and today I wanted to talk about my book club. So, a few videos back, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 videos back, I made a video about how I was starting this book club, and I did start it. It was good for about 5 or 6 weeks. And then at that point, it just really wasn't giving what it needed to give. And I think everybody in the group can pretty much agree to that because it just wasn't. I didn't go in with too much structure. The only thing I had down was the time. Sundays, 8 p.m. Central Time, which I'm not changing because that is a couple of reasons. I think everybody should make their weekly schedules on Sundays, and I think that we should set our intentions for the new week on Sundays. With that being said, churches on Sundays, I feel like that's just a great day to, and especially evening time, to your last final hours of the night to leave off on to start your Monday off on a good spot. And I'm gonna be reading great books in the book club that's gonna help with positivity, money growth, things of that nature. So I was blessed to have a friend named Lovable Soul, which y'all can go check out her YouTube channel. She got a nice, cute YouTube channel. Love it. Love the nylons. Love the interviews. Um, she bought this book for me. So go check her YouTube channel out, Lovable Soul. But anyways, let's get into this. So I decided we are going to do a redo of this book club, and I'm going to come in this time with lots of structure. Right now, though, I think the biggest thing was not having a home where I can host this book club. So I started off on the Moan app, which I like doing my book club on the Moan app for a few reasons. It- um if it allowed me, if no one decided to show up to the book club meeting for other random people that just happened to be on the app at the time, to pop in my room to contribute to the conversation. I love the Moan app because if someone is doesn't want to come up and speak, but they still have a question or something, they're able to type it. The other options was Twitter Space, and you're not able to do that there. So if you have a question, you literally have to come up there and say something. Or if I need to type out something real quick and I could put it in the chat. So if I'm referencing something, it just makes it a hell of a lot easier. Although Twitter Spaces does have the Jumbotron, but it has to be a post first. So I don't know. So we've been going back and forth with that. I would like to move over to Zoom when I have at least 25 participants in my book club because I like the privacy of Zoom. But I also want to, my main focus, the first probably 5, 6 months of the book club, or maybe the first couple of books, is to really grow my book club. I haven't read, like I said in videos, in over 10 years until she bought me this book, and I just think it was just such a blessing. So, anyways, I started. I'm just gonna tell y'all what I think. And oh, okay. Let's set a date together. I am going to start the first book club on November 20th. November 27th will be the second one. And we'll go every Sunday at 8 p.m. Okay, so November 20th, save the date. If you need the link to the Telegram book club, um, I think I can link it on YouTube. I don't really want to get in trouble, so just message me on Instagram and I will send you my Telegram link for the book club. We're going to be starting on November 20th. However, if you're seeing this video, now is the time to get in because I'm going to be talking about our new launch date, what the new rules are, how the structure is going to go, and all that. So, anyways, I started at the publisher's preface, the author's preface, if I'm saying that right, and the introduction. Honestly, I understood where they were trying to go with it, but because it's such old, outdated references, I didn't really like some of them. But I'm glad they put them because it helped me understand. But honestly, I could have just started with chapter 2, which is desire. So, one thing about I like about this chapter is it lists out these 6 steps for it's called the method which desire for riches can be transmuted into its financial equivalent. And it says it consists of 6 definite practical steps. So I kind of wanted to go over this with you guys and to say out loud mine because one, I can reference back this video to kind of go over what my goals were so I can see my growth. And two, so I can let you guys know about my book club and in case y'all wanted to practice these 6 steps. So the first one says, go ahead and pause, get y'all something to drink, something to smoke on, some popcorn, some tea, some water. Get y'all little snacks and get a pen and paper because we're gonna take some fucking notes here. Go ahead and pause it. Meanwhile, while we wait, y'all can take the time to subscribe to my channel, okay? Because I need to get my subscribers up. And please, help me get my watch hours up. We're so close. We're so close. Okay. So, the first one. Okay, cool. I wrote, yeah, okay. The first one says, fix your mind on the exact amount of money you desire. It is not sufficiently merely to say I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. There is a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in a subsequent chapter. So what I got out of that is you can't just be and like speak in general, like I want to be rich. You have to know exactly what you want to make. So I feel like you can always come back and redo these sort of things. So whether you want to set something I like setting my short-term goals. It really makes me feel like I'm constantly achieving things versus setting these long-term goals, which I do feel like you should have both. But mine was more based on short-term goals. So, what I put for my exact amount of money, and maybe you can feed off me, is the amount of money I want to make every week is to bring a minimum of $2,500 a week. If I bring my $2,500 a week, that's my 10,000 a month, which is still my goal. Like some months I'm really close, some months I'm so far away, and I'm just like, what the fuck, Paisley, get it together, girl. So I just want to be able to bring in $2,500 a month. I am gonna be bringing in $2,500 a month, starting next month. I feel like this will be my practice month in December. Like I for sure just really want to bring that in. So think about what you want to make. Maybe you're already making that. So maybe your goal might be 5,000 a month. A week. Maybe you have smaller goals like making 700 a week. Being able to make at least $100 a day off of a side hustle will allow you to bring in $700 a week, which is really good. So just because your goals might be smaller than other people's, maybe you work a full-time job because you're a nurse and you work these crazy 12-hour shifts and you just want to bring an extra 300 a week. Whatever you want to do, like don't feel it's your goals. I don't feel bad when people they may want to make 10,000 a week. You got to see base it. I feel like you should be realistic. Now, maybe you can include some other things, which I was thinking about doing, like saying that shit. I want to make 2,500 a week, which is 10,000 a month, which is 120 a year. But really, Paisley wants to make like millions of dollars every year. So maybe I should mark down a date on which I think I will actually get that and set that and keep that date in my mind. Just somehow, like I feel like I'm about to be 33 next month, and I feel like 33 is a really gonna be a really great year for me. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so that was the step 1 to determine the exact amount. So write it out, take some notes. What do you think? Stop, pause the video. If you're ready, let's keep moving forward. So the second thing is determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. You can take that in many different ways, but what is you going to give up? What are you going to give to receive what you want? For me, to make $2,500 a week is me giving out um my time, me knowing that I'll be able to give a percentage of my money or back, or just kind of do things to bless people. I really need to get to a point where I'm just giving out monetary blessings. It'll make me feel good just to give money away or feed people. And I always talk about my life's purpose, but when I get to the big money, I plan on giving a percentage of my money back, and then right now I plan on giving up my time so I can get that $2,500 a month, because the jobs that I get into, like, I want to focus more on my, like, or being an ordained minister and doing more consultations and my podcast, my YouTube channel, like, all of that requires my time. Those are how I want to make my money, therefore that's what I'm giving up. I really don't want to give up anything else. So, but you don't have to think like that. What comes to your brain when it says you have to give something? What would you give? I would like to know in the comments. What are y'all giving for what you desire? What are you gonna give to get what you want in return? So the third thing is establish a definite date which you intend to possess the money you desire. I want to make $2,500 a week. The first week that I'm going to do that is by the 13th. So we are on the 4th and I'm ending up the week. So let's just start from the 4th to the 13th. I want to make $2,500. A little longer than a week, but that's when I want to make at least $2,500. So I'm gonna set my goal. So when I look at things like that, I'll divide it in how many days that is. So we still have today. So I'm gonna count today. So we got 1, 2, plus 7, 9, 10. So I want to make $2,500 and I have 10 days to make it. So that means I need to make $250 a day. Well, when I'm working, I do make at least $250 a day. So you know, when I be lazy, I don't make it. So that's how I kind of look at things. So what date do you think you're gonna make this extra $700 a week or 10,000 a week? When do you think you can do that? Write it down. I'm saying my shit out loud because I'm making this video for y'all, but write it down. Look in the mirror. Say that shit out loud. And I want to get deeper into mirror work because I was talking to a girl that brought it to my attention, like I said in a video before. So I'd like to talk about more about those things, but let's stick to what we're talking about now. All right, number 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you're ready or not to put this plan into action. You're listening to me now. You're taking your notes now. You need to begin right the fuck now. Like, I don't want to be that commercial. Why wait? Do it now. Start now, okay? Because I'm gonna start now. Like I said, we still have the rest of today. It's 3:30, but it's Friday. I'm working overnight. I still have all that time to make at least 250. So hey, which I'm gonna make way more than that tonight. But just saying. I just wrote down putting a plan into action. For me, this is gonna be my business plan. So I've been hearing people say, make a business plan, make a business plan. I really haven't. I've had structure and then I'll fall off, but I haven't really made a definite business plan. So I'm gonna make mine. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it through this video. It's gonna be long enough as is, but I'm gonna make mine, and y'all make y'all's. Even if yours is just a simple plan, it's a business plan, however you want to do it, but write it and start. Write that shit down. Start doing it. Don't fucking wait. Now, 5th, write a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan which you intend to accumulate it. Now, number 5 is repeating steps 1 through 4. So at this point in your journey, after you got all that down, go back, review everything. I look at this like, you brainstorm. That's kind of what you're doing with me. You're going to get your rough draft, right? And then you're going to follow number 5 and then finalize it, right? That's kind of same kind of things we did in school. Now, number 6 is what I already told y'all motherfucking asses. Number 6 says, read your written statement out loud twice daily, once before retiring at night, and once after arising in the morning, which for me, I would do it backwards. I would do it in the morning and then at night, but that's how they wrote it. As you read, see and feel and believe in yourself already in possession of the money. So don't sit there and say things like, I'm broke, I don't know. Don't have no fucking doubt. If you doubt yourself, baby, whoo, you're pushing yourself way back there. So just don't doubt yourself and envision. If you have to sit there for 5 minutes, do some box breathing, or I I don't like box breathing. What my method is when I am meditating is take 3 seconds, breathe in, hold it for 3 seconds, release for 3 seconds. I do that about 5 or 6 times. Then I really envision the things that I want as if I already have them. 5 minute meditation, 10 minute, however long you have, but I would do something like that. Or, like I said, talk to the mirror while you're doing mirror work, which we'll get into later. All right. I took some more notes in this chapter, which I'm gonna briefly go over, and these are the kinds of things that I like to discuss in my book club meetings, which is why I want to give you guys like a clear, example of how they go, or I would like them to go. Um, Only those who become money conscious ever accumulate great riches. So if we just sit here going day by day, we're not having money on our brain, we ain't gonna get to it. The next thing I highlighted in this chapter is, if you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. We gotta tap into our our inner child, right? Imagination, meditation, visualization. Like, do this shit. Like, it really does work. Because I've done it with other things, not in this great of detail, which is why I really love this book. But I do practice that. So when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? You right. um I like these. The greatest achievement was at first and for a time but a dream. So that's kind of like imagination. It's just a dream. But it starts as that, and you like plant your seed of intentions and you watch that shit grow and manifest. And boy, um I'll go through a couple more things in this chapter. I really know y'all don't like long videos, but I don't mind them, so I'm gonna keep talking. Uh, it says, the World Depression brought the opportunity you've been waiting for. Mm. I'm gonna make a part 2 because y'all don't like long videos. I'm just making a part 2. Shit.